Welcome to the Strong, Single and Human podcast, a real look at single parenting, how to navigate the ups and downs of life with kids on your own while keeping sane. We cover all manner of subjects from domestic violence, dealing with childhood trauma, through to fussy eaters and how to help your kids become resilient. I'm your host, Claire Martin. Welcome. Mind Power Lady is the author for Mind Power Mastery. It's a book for those who want to activate the second nature and enjoy the privileged sense of freedom instead of being a victim of the earth dimension. Wow, it sounds all very intriguing. She provides consultation, coaching and training on how to make the mind power second nature, so that you can maximize the high performance and effectiveness of our bodies. So we never need to become a victim of limited perceptions and can free ourselves from any unwanted mental health issues and escape lifetime effort on self-improvement. Wow, I can't wait to hear how all of this works. Welcome, Dr. Angela Wilson. Welcome, the Mind Power Lady herself.
It's my pleasure to be here on your show. This is the Mind Power Lady from Brisbane, Australia.
Yeah, wow, hi. Okay, so... it sounds all very intriguing from the intro I've just read out. Look, tell us a little bit about you and who you are and how you came to write Mind Power Mastery.
Okay, I'm in Brisbane, Australia. I have a lot of background. Cut story short. Basically, I am known as a Mind Power Lady, and the first person connect the consciousness and unconsciousness together and align them into one power. So basically, this is the missing part that most human beings want to know. The reason why I put all the secret in the book, Mind Power Mastery, is because this is a technique. Technique is so deep, and there's so many professionals and people working on personal development, people working on like a healing, mind mastery, try to get there. But unfortunately, they all got wrong. When I say they all got wrong, I mean because of the setup. Because of how our brain, our DNA is set up in a way, basically try to minimize the people who can access that. Put like this. So everyone tried so hard. That's why you can see globally so many successful people, regardless of how successful they are theoretically, but at the end of their life, most of them lose anyhow. Why? I see that. Because most people who are so successful, if they ask what will happen tomorrow or what will happen in 5 years, 10 years in their life, nobody can answer why. They can build up business, build up a strategy, make a plan in their business. Awesome. But all these plans are not aligned with their own life plan as a human being on earth. We born on earth and we are heading to the gate. Then what's the meaning? What's the significance for us? Keep us busy, earn money, try to achieve the goals. At the end, when we head into the gate, we cannot carry everything with us. We cannot carry anything with us. This doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
And I discovered this since a child. Because I was with my doctor parents every day in their daily routine. And I observed so many success people. They suffer the same pain, same situation, same problem like a poor people. Those people who have a power, those people have no power. In vulnerable situation, all suffer exactly the same. And I see people dying every day. It's really, really catastrophic. As a little kids, couple of years, a couple of years old, then you saw all the deaths. So I will start wondering where I am heading to, why I'm here on Earth. So I don't.
And how old were you? How old were you when you started wondering that?
I think since my birth, even I couldn't talk.
Okay.
Because I was born in the city hospital. My mom just carry me every day, because they also took care of me. So I go to evening shift with her, and when she diagnosed patients, I see the opposite death. I observe all the patients, outdoor department, indoor department. So I was really panic. I was asking why I'm on Earth, why people are dying, why if we're dying, if we die, why we need to born here, So I was panic, and I told myself, if my life will be like that, I don't want to live. I don't want to live because it doesn't make sense to me. And then I was abused every day because parents, they are so busy, they have unsolved issue, they put all the issues on me, emotion on me, and then I was basically my mom tried to drown me to death at my birth, And then I remember when I was 2.5 years, and one day when I saw my mom beat me, so painful, I told myself I need to stop her. So I can feel myself is like old soul in the small body. When I decided, I looking back, I show her with my eye by saying, "Stop it, otherwise I'm going to revenge." And I recognize my response triggered her emotion. I could feel the energy like she really wants to smash me. That really freaked me out. So I told myself, no, I cannot live a life like this. I need to find the power. But the point is, nobody even look at me, I was nobody. And nobody even care. Or neighbors, they don't care, Then I told myself how I can save myself. That's the time when I started really to testing everything inside my body. Because I was thinking, if I want to save myself, what I have? I only have this body. If I only have this body, I have to dig out what's inside and how I can get rid of all the frustration, fear, angry. That's the time I tap into unconsciousness, which I didn't know that time. Just knew that every time when I'm working on that, automatically, I actually release all the negative energies, stress, I suffer immediately. And then this attract me to also go to psychology, study nutrition, everything. I basically have a qualification for everything. Healer, I'm also even registered healer. So what I noticed is the reason I escaped all the suffering, unlike those who carried like a childhood trauma, or family, what is called family pattern. Why I didn't? It's because I actually tap into the unconsciousness, not the subconsciousness. What happens is so many success people or mind mastery, gurus or whatever, how you name it, they confuse the subconscious mind with unconscious mind. Even when I'm talking to them, a subconscious mind, their answer is, yes, I know. If I say unconscious mind, that's a yes, I know the subconscious mind emotion. They immediately equals unconscious mind with subconscious mind. That's a problem.
So what is the unconscious mind and what is the subconscious mind then?
Subconscious mind is consciousness, is we are talking. We use
so we're conscious that we're talking.
Subconscious mind, sub means lower level.
Yeah.
That's emotional mind, which connect with our nerve system. That's why
is that our internal voice? Is that what, when you're sitting there and you've got an internal conversation going on, or, and
that's the combination. Internal conversation is your consciousness thinking, but meanwhile, your emotion is working together.
Right.
Yeah, and this connected with nerve system. That's why when people do the meditation, NLP doesn't really work. Why? Because our nerve system is a yo-yo. It's connected with our thoughts and our response to the reality, to the relationship situation. How we can control it. You do meditation, you try to depress it. It will not work forever. Yeah. What we need to do is we need to dance with the nerve move. We need to have ability to dance with it and tame it, take into our hand how to do it. That's actually from the unconsciousness. So there is one, sometimes people said, put like this, I'm out of consciousness, right?
Yeah.
When we're out of consciousness, our consciousness doesn't work. Our emotion doesn't work. But point is, when we're out of consciousness, actually our unconscious mind is working. So if we don't have that ability, how we can control life journey? Why? Because when we were getting older, right? When we're getting older, our consciousness starts shutting down. Because we are not active socially. We don't need to be ambitious, learn the knowledge. But we still have an emotion. Yeah. And then when we're getting older, our consciousness starts to lose connection with society. That's why people have a dementia or this. However, our unconsciousness is always there. The point is, if we do not take control of unconsciousness, the unconsciousness is working on us negatively.
Right.
Because the unconsciousness, if not in our control, then carry all the unsolved issue from consciousness and emotional level all carried into together, packaged together. Then at the time when we leave the body, become part of the soul.
Right. So how do we know? So how do we know that our unconsciousness is needing help? Is there other signs that we can, or do we all need help?
Yeah, put it like this. It's not about needing help. It's about if you want to take control in life. If you really want to take control in life, you have to take the control of unconsciousness.
Okay.
But most people just are driven by the emotion, driven by the consciousness of how they want life, what they want.
So they want a new house, they want a new car because it makes them feel better, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Nothing wrong with it. But the point is, if we do not take power over, we suffer. We have chronic stress. We have chronic disease. We have emotional suffering. We have mental suffering. We are panic.
Yeah.
We are driven to move.
Because we're being controlled by our emotions.
Yeah, that's right. That's the reason. So it's not about the unconscious. It's about what life quality you want. That's the reason. A human being is just one of the species, like any other species on Earth. Yeah. But most of the time, human beings think we are powerful. We can do whatever we want. But the universe doesn't allow that. Because you can see the COVID-19, why there's so many issues. Why people are dying, why population needs to reduce. Because universe need a cleansing. Human beings is just a part of a species. So basically, if we do not take over the control of unconsciousness, we end up be the victim of how the ecosystem runs.
Okay.
That's why you can see Steve Jobs lose the control, right? And that's why you can see so many Hollywood stars lose the control. Yes.
They do. Let's not even go there. I was talking to somebody the other day about Johnny Depp and what's her name? Amber Heard. That's a whole uncontrollable situation. You're right. Okay, so how do people get in control of their unconscious mind then? Because it's unconscious, isn't it?
Unconscious. Is connected with this part of the...
Yeah.
So it's put like that. I would like to say it's not how do they control. It's the reason why do they need to control.
Oh, okay.
Why? Yeah. If they really want to have a freedom, they don't want to spend the time on meditation, overwhelmed feeling. They don't want to what is called reactive to the situation. They want to really have the power and really have clarity in their life journey, then they want control.
Yeah.
I have working with so many clients. I recognize, people, yes, they want this result. They don't want suffering. They want to get rid of PTSD. They want to get rid of depression. They want to get rid of cancer. They want to keep high performance. Yeah. No frustration. Yeah. Have no cell phobia. But they want it. But the mind are trapped. Emotionally do not feel comfortable to leave their comfort zone.
Oh, okay.
That's the point. So to take over the control of the unconscious mind, you need to be decisive, make a decision to get rid of the comfort of being discomfort.
Okay, so you need to get out of your comfort zone, basically.
That's right.
And learn how to actually
learn a new skill that is basically use the mind differently. Put like this. Basically, once we understand how to use the mind differently, then we start to activate the second nature, which activate this part, which in your hand. Currently, we are like a puppet. Our DNA dreaming us a so-called human pattern. It's so sad, because I have talked so many times. I have over 1,000 median, interview released last year, and I recognize, because universe is set up this way in human's mind, to control the whole human body, and the individual have to make an effort, make a decision and make effort. It's like, okay, you wanted to have a freedom, you have to learn drive. Yeah. And if you want to survive in the sea, you have to learn swimming, and also how to swimming well, to survive. So as a human being, as a soul in human beings journey, if you really want to survive and also really want to enjoy human being journey, then you have to think differently. You have to learn a special skill.
Yeah, because look, at the end of the day, I suppose, and while you were talking, then I was thinking, like you said, we're all human beings, right? We're all made up of skin and bones and cells. We're all made up of lots and lots of cells, right? But my cells are not necessarily any different from your cells. It's just that I think differently from you, and maybe I'm not in control of my unconscious mind. I don't know. But do you know what I mean? It's like there should be no reason why I couldn't get in control of my conscious mind, or what's the word I'm trying to look for? Basically, escape all of this unwanted emotional stress as such.
That's the point. Why people have a stress, because we are controlled by the unconscious mind to have it as a pattern. Basically, stress, emotion, suffering is a pattern. It's like a coin have two sides. It's designed this way to have a human being in control by the ecosystem. Yeah.
So is it just that we need to tell ourselves a different story in our brains, or is there more to being in tune with your unconscious mind?
I put like this: unconscious mind control our consciousness. Control our emotion, subconsciousness, and control our whole human body. What? How the unconscious mind control these three parts through our daily performance. How we deal with people, how we deal with business, how we deal with everything we connect with. So which means if you want to get rid of the control of the unconscious mind, but in your hand, you need to have an ability that connect with your consciousness, your subconsciousness, your body in your engagement with your business, career, personal life. That's what I teach clients.
Wow. Okay. So is there, are there things that you do with your clients that my listeners could do at home to try and help themselves with?
They can help themselves if they have the holistic knowledge. I mean, professional knowledge, not to pick up something online.
Right,
I discovered this, put like this. I actually discovered this since childhood, but then in order to analyze and to understand how this works on other people, I have all the qualification and I test. Like I'm even registered chef, I'm a registered nutritionist, I'm a registered dietitian, right? And I'm a registered counseling psychologist. I have so many other qualifications. I actually testing every technique inside my body.
Wow. Okay.
And many times I risk my life.
Crikey.
Yeah, and then I see how this works. That's how I teach clients.
So sorry, I'm just trying to understand. So basically you have got qualified in all of these various different things. So you're a dietitian, nutritionist, etc.
Put like this. I give example. Many people have different qualifications, right?
Uh-huh.
And they can be nutritionist and can be dietitian, but when they use it, apply in daily life, they think, oh, I need to eat this nutrition because this is good for health, right?
Yeah.
Or I need to cook this way and this is good. But they don't know how to align all this together.
Right.
So for me, it's like this. If clients come to me, if a client asks me, okay, I think maybe my diet not good. Can you help me to change my diet? My question is, what's your purpose to change the diet? What you want to achieve,
right,
in your career, personal life?
Yeah. What's your why?
Yeah, why? Yeah. If your purpose, for example, if you don't have a baby and you plan to pregnant.
Yeah.
My suggestion on diet completely different. Then if now your purpose, now put like this, if you don't even know your purpose, I will ask you, okay, currently what is happening in your business? Oh, you maybe think, oh, currently it's stressful. I'm in the negotiation about a big project, a lot of stress. Then I will ask, okay, so how is your health situation? When I see the person, I will do the reading remotely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said how stressful you have and how desirable you want that contract. Then if I see the stress rate is very high, then I help him to change the diet again to what? To make sure his whole body can perform at the highest level, to help him to get the contract without damaging the health.
Right.
Completely different. Then if at the meantime, he also in the process to have a baby, have a pregnancy, they also need guidance, in the intimacy, how they actually connect with their mind and body for the best pregnancy. So it's very holistic and need a lot of knowledge behind, and also need to be practical and durable. So it's not possible for a person to practice at home if they don't have the knowledge. That's what I teach.
Right. Okay.
It's like, okay, you never know. You never know this is a bicycle. Why you need a bicycle to run? So first, I need to teach you this is a bicycle, and you need to understand how to sit on the bicycle, how to run. Then you can do yourself. Does that make sense?
Yes, no, it does. And this is what your Mind Power Mastery book is all about?
Yeah. I put everything in the manual. Cover level is 60,000 words, 12 chapters.
Wow.
This one
okay.
is not for the public. Why? Because all the technique is covered. Can be so boring to the public. My publisher will modify it, make it simple, make it for public. Yeah, but that's a different version. This is like a technique manuscript. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And tomorrow, I share with you. Tomorrow, one of my clients will be with me. with me, what he will do is he will like my driver, right? Basically, he will get close to me to learn from me. I ask him to observe everything about me, observe my every movement, the way I talk, because he will see how I will do my business. Yeah, dealing with clients and dealing with different things. So what he going to learn is he observe how my mind, consciousness, subconscious, and my body connect with reality.
Wow.
Yeah?
Okay.
Then when I'm in the office and doing everything, he do not need to drive me around. Then he will also need to practice what I know he need to do. But if he was not close to me, I cannot do it. That's a different package, yeah. But for the remote, for the clients globally, they only do remotely, face to face, or if they want to learn the detail, like they can ask me questions through WhatsApp, yeah, or send a small video clip, like 30 seconds, or then I immediately tell them what is wrong behind, how to adjust that.
Yeah. So can people just buy your book then? Can they just buy?
This is not book. This is a student's workbook.
Oh, it's a workbook. Okay.
Yeah, when they become,
and so is it a workbook? There's a course associated with it?
Yeah. We have a package with that. Yeah, but they will not go to that package at the beginning. They normally do a 1 hour consultation. Yeah.
Right.
Then if it's faith, then go through that package. I have people come to me because of like a health issue, yeah, all kinds of health issue, physical, emotional, mental, or because performance, because of they lost a business or lost money because of partnering, you know.
Oh wow, okay. Because, so relationship issues as well.
Yeah, everything in life, because everything is come from the same place. I have a client came to me, put like this. He wanted to know how to deal with a partner who tried to get $500,000 from him.
Wow, okay.
That's a couple of hours with me. He doesn't pay me that money, right? He can pay me very cheap. Then I help him to solve that problem. Because it's all when you negotiate how to analyze the mind, you know, how this body works, you know. That's very deep. And this is because it's so deep. That's why you can say globally people all try to get this one, but they all go to the direction which is not the direction to solve the problem they want to solve.
Right. Okay. Wow. Okay. And so you said you can actually help people with this technique de-stress their minds.
I teach people the technique to activate your second nature, which is also take over the control of the unconscious mind. All human beings suffering, all Earth's problem is come from one crux, one source, which is we don't control this part of the mind. That's why you can see all the spiritual gurus. You look at them. If they really looks healthy, they are not in the real world. They are in the mountains doing meditation. But if you bring them back to the reality, they panic again. Because they detach from reality. But once we understand this technique we use every day, it means what? It means we automatically have a function running at the backside automatically 24/7 to protect us. We don't need to waste time to do meditation. We don't need to say, "Oh, I'm so tired. I need a long holiday." Because when you spend time on the holiday, why you spend time on holiday? Because you have a stress. You want a holiday to release all the stress.
Relax.
But for me, I work every day. Every day is my holiday. Every day is my holiday because I know how to immediately. You know, when I see an energy or someone is so negative, right? I can immediately shift in that energy.
Okay. How do you shift that? How do you shift that energy?
That's the point. That's the practice. 3 steps. Get that take over the control of the power is one is identify the issue. That problem is But most people don't know how to identify the issue.
Okay.
They can see, oh, this is a problem, but they cannot identify the issue at the deepest level and immediately change it. Second step is to redirect the energy, because all our mind power and our emotion is energy, right?
Yeah.
Our source is energy.
Yeah.
Second step is redirect. Third step is transmutation. These 3 steps actually working at the same time if we are so quick.
So how do you redirect the energy then? Is it just thinking about something, reframing it differently?
No. For example, if someone is so negative, and in the office politics, you know that.
Oh, yeah.
For example, you know that one. What happens is you already know it. You immediately shift in your mind to another zone, and then actually connect your whole body. You are still happy or like nothing happened, but you detach from that person, but you still engage with the business.
So you're still polite, you still engage with them, but you basically remove yourself and detach yourself from that situation.
You do not connect with that. That's a need to practice. Otherwise, it's hard to really get it. We have to earn that space. That's what I teach.
Okay. And then what was the third one? What was the third?
Transmutation.
Transmutation. Oh my gosh.
Transmute the energy. And then like tomorrow the client's with me. He's a business owner.
Yeah.
He deliberately offered to be my driver, just to get close to me, so he can observe.
Yeah. But what's the transmutation? What's transmutation?
Transmutation is basically crash the energy, negative energy.
Right. Okay.
Basically make it the light.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. To get to the point, is better to give me 2 cases. If just it's hard. If you have something or someone or your friends or whoever, you have a 2 case, I can give an example.
Oh my gosh, I'm not sure. I don't know if I do.
Basically, this.
Can you give me an example of anything?
No, depends on the audience, because everyone from their angle understand differently.
Right.
Like one of my presentation talking, I get over 60 video testimonial. Everyone look at the same thing from different angle. If they from the angle of a relationship, their testimony is from relationship. If they're looking for business, it's from business.
Okay, so look, let me think, right? Let me just think about a situation or a circumstance and see if you can help me. Okay, so I have a potential situation where a work situation where the person at work is challenging. Okay. They believe that they're more experienced and more knowledgeable than myself. How do I deal with that situation? And
when you say they challenge you, how?
By giving me advice and basically by giving me advice and saying, oh, you need to do it this way, or I would do it this way, or or something like that.
Is that person in this position as a manager?
My manager? No, not at all.
Yeah, okay.
So
at the same level. What you can do is smile at them. Yeah, for example, is male or female?
Male. I'm female in a very male world, so male.
For example, his name is David. You can say, David, oh, great. I really love your opinion. Yeah, I can see the difference between how you handle that same issue and from how I handle it. Yeah.
Okay.
When I get the chance, I will test how it works with your method on my, on my real situation.
Right.
Yeah. And basically you give them compliments, yeah.
Right.
But
Okay.
meanwhile, let them know I appreciate your support, but actually, that's his opinion maybe doesn't fit your situation.
Exactly. Exactly
Yeah?
right. Exactly.
Then after several times, they will understand.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
And
that's sort of
that's right.
that's neutralizing the position then.
That's right. And then that energy, when you're talking to them this way, you're talking to them in a way of appreciation.
Right. I see.
Can I be very, very direct with you? For your energy, I can see your energy when you respond to him. He will sense differently.
Oh, okay.
Because you are a very strong lady.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes. Oh, yes.
That's right.
I try to be.
That's right. And then what you can do is when you communicate with a person, actually maybe you draw back your energy.
Okay.
And then turn your way of talking in a way, let him feel like you got him, because he just wants to show he's capable.
Yes.
Let him know you know he's capable.
Yes. Very much so. Very much so.
But you also need to let him know you have your strengths. Right. You have your boundary. So this is you need to really practice to catch that muscle at which level.
Yes.
That's for one situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I share with you in another situation.
Okay.
I have a successful lady, is retired now, and she's still so powerful, and she's 75. She came to me to do work.
Wow.
I help her to shifting her mind, shifting reality to 45 years old.
Wow.
Big jump, right?
Yeah. Yeah. How would you help somebody who was getting old, like that lady, and fearing being unwanted?
That comes from put like this. Actually, it's one technique from different angle.
Yeah.
Unwanted only because he's old. He's not engaged with the society, right? But he can engage with the society in another way, which also means his mind needs shifting back.
Right.
If your mind is 75, you don't. People want to be with you, right? Because they can learn from you. They can get a positive energy from you. But if you carry energy like dying energy, nobody want that, because people are scared of death. So you definitely need to reverse your mind back. That's what I'm teaching that lady.
Right. So to reverse your mind back to think.
Not just to reverse the mind and body, all reverse back.
Right. So to think how you would think when you were 45?
Yeah, it's completely different. For example, I have been to the other office for 2 months. Nobody know my age. Yeah. And I have people know me several years, don't know my age.
Wow.
They judge me basically 15, 17 or 18, even 20 years younger.
Wow. Well, you do look very young, I have to say.
Yeah. Point is when they're close to me, next to me, so close to me, they still don't know.
Wow. Because you don't basically allow yourself to think about getting old. You basically think.
It's not about I allow or not. It's not in my dictionary. It's not in my dimension.
Okay.
It's not in my dimension. Because I live in the multi-dimensional reality. Human beings' suffering is come from limited perception. The perception is limited because of the consciousness and subconsciousness, because we are controlled by our nerve system, by our emotion, and which is dominated by the unconscious mind. But once we are able to activate the nature, that's a formula I teach. Then actually we see different reality, multidimensional. Then we see the possibility of the same situation, how we can get stressed.
Wow. And did you go and learn this mind power from? Did you Did you come up with this? Did you learn some of the aspects of it? How did this manifest itself?
Okay, as I mentioned, I discovered in the childhood, I practiced it as a child.
Oh, you practiced it every day as a child?
Yeah, that's why I didn't caught up with the mental health issue, child abuse health issue.
Well, yeah, no, exactly.
But then along the journey, I testing different technique. I have invested over $1 million in the past years, testing all different technique, testing with different people, different group.
Okay.
To observe everything to see how everyone's energy is working.
Okay, and you've learned from that, and then basically put it all within this course.
It's not learning; it's an experiment. You test everything.
Experimenting.
That's why I because you want to make sure this works for everyone in any situation.
Yes, no, and that's fair. And so experimenting with all these various different situations means that you get the result.
That's why if that one technique works, that technique should work in any situation. Does it make sense?
Right.
But then you can see so many people, they can talk about human potential, blah, blah, so many things. But it come to COVID-19, you can see people still suffering. Why?
Yeah.
But themselves suffering. Why? Because in the technique they practice or they apply doesn't cover whatever possible in any extreme situation. But this technique, mind power mastery, with me through the unconsciousness, cover everything. You can give any example. It's cover everything. That's why 8 level.
Wow.
And that's why I teach individual based on what they need.
So you teach individuals. You don't actually. You wouldn't have a group of 20 people.
But like this, group of 20, I need to go deep with each one. But point is, when go deep with each one, everyone do not have too much time, right?
Well, no, exactly.
In the group, many people don't want to, to release their secret, right?
Yeah.
I share with you, start from tomorrow, I will be on Clubhouse every day on weekdays, 5 a.m. my time, to go through a Q&A free, 12 topics.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
And that's on Clubhouse.
Yeah. Clubhouse tomorrow. Cover wealth secret. Okay.
Yeah.
Wealth secret. Let me have a look.
So what's Clubhouse?
Oh, you don't know that?
No. I'm obviously behind.
Yeah, you if you Google Clubhouse, you will see it's a mobile app.
Oh, okay.
And then it's like a radio Q&A. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Tomorrow I will talking about the wealth secret. Tuesday, success secret. People can ask any question free. Wednesday, physical health secret. So people have to bring their real case. So I analyze and help them.
Yeah.
And the emotional health secret, Thursday. Friday, mental health secret. The second week, sexual transmutation.
Oh my gosh.
Talking about how to use your sexual energy in your success.
Yeah.
And the second week, Tuesday, inspirational parenting.
Wow.
Wednesday, multidimensional personal development. Thursday, difficult relationship secret.
Yeah.
How to deal with the difficult. The Friday, the second week, gate, past life, current life, and afterlives. Cover everything.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's on Clubhouse. But how do they find you on Clubhouse?
Yeah, Clubhouse, they search Mind Power Mastery.
Oh, okay. So basically, if people haven't got Clubhouse, they go to their app and they basically type in Clubhouse.
Yeah.
And it would come up with Clubhouse, yeah?
Then search Mind Power Mastery.
Okay, and then they can listen to you free on Clubhouse.
Yeah, they can click to join as a member, so they ask questions.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to join up and listen.
I'm so busy. I find out that the only time I can make it happen is 5 a.m. my time.
Wow. Oh my gosh, you're going to be up early.
I normally get up around based around from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. every day.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I can get up at 5:30, 5 o'clock or whatever. But I don't get up that early. Is it just that you don't need much sleep?
Yeah, I don't need much sleep.
Oh my gosh. I wish I have to have my full 7. Okay. So how do people, if they want to know a little bit more about, you and the Mind Power Mastery, how do people get in contact with you?
They're very easy. They can go to the website mindpowerlady.com.
Okay.
They can sign up and they can find some information, and on the homepage they can see the testimonial, meeting, my background,
Oh yeah, and there's loads on there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, people give it a look. There are loads. You've met so many wonderful people. There's so many people on there. Okay, cool. Look, thank you so much for giving us an insight into Mind Power Mastery. Wow, I'm gonna listen to you on Clubhouse. I've got the app on there and everything. I'm just downloading it as we speak. And so look, I normally ask all my guests one final question, and that final question, but I'm not sure what you're going to answer to this because it sounds like you have found your superpower. But I normally ask people, if they had a superpower, what would it be?
Depends. Okay. You remind me that my JP said, superpower. He always used the word superpower because I give example. When I learned what is called one special self-defense course is called Kavamaga from Israel. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then when we practiced together, and then my partner actually scratched me on my eyes. Yeah.
Oh wow.
We get affected. I went to the doctor, and doctor said, "Oh, looks like it's infectious disease." Blah 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 blah. I just look at him and smile. Then after 1 week, when saw the result, he said, "What? How could it possible negative?" I said, "I told you." I said, "If you want me die, I'm healthy, right? But if you want me die in 1 week, tell me how you want me die, and you tell me the detail of the symptom you want me have. I can use my mind and make it happen and die." Wow. Then he said, superpower.
Well, this is what I'm saying. This is why I laugh, because I said, I think you've already got your superpower. I think you've already discovered it.
And then this is just the practice, because I understand the secret about how this mind and body, our human beings' life journey work. So, how the life looks like a superpower is you live in heaven every second on earth, regardless of fate or whatever. What you can do, you can feel is you can feel when we feel inspired, feel pleased, right? And we can feel the energy inside body is so comfortable, so soft, And I live in this moment every second.
Wow.
That's the feeling. That's why I call it the absolute freedom.
Well, it is, because nothing phases you.
Yeah, and the point is, people say, "Oh, how you can have an absolute freedom and your body can get sick?" I put like this: if suddenly I have a car accident or whatever, my body doesn't work anymore because I live in my body, right?
Yeah.
I immediately get out of body. I teach even cover that, because when we die at the gate, we need to have a skill to leave the body. But most human beings don't know how to leave the body. They're waiting for this certain God, maybe the soul out of the body. They even don't know that. They even don't know how we can really dominate our life journey if we don't know how to get out of the body. So
many people are influenced by everything outside of their body, aren't they?
That's right, and they don't know. Actually, the body is not them. They are leaving the body. So that's why when the body shutting down doesn't work anymore, they don't know how to get out of the body. If they don't know how to get out of the body, what will happen? They're buried under the mud. Then the misery start. That's a true misery starts, you know. That's why I said my power mastery cover 8 level, cover everything, because I want to, for myself, I want to make sure as a child, I want to make sure I can survive in any situation. I will not be controlled by the ecosystem in the universe.
Yes.
That's why I am capable of teaching this, because I spent my
and you've been doing
life.
Yes, that was what I was going to say. You've been doing it your whole life.
Oh, over half century. Now you know my age.
Wow. Well, you and me are similar age, so that's okay. Oh, look, thank you so much for coming on the podcast and talking to us about this. It's fascinating. I can't wait to listen to you over the next couple of weeks on Clubhouse. And look, thank you so much. Yes. I wish you all the best with this, and I can't wait to listen and learn what you're going to say.
Yeah, you are welcome. And basically that or Clubhouse or will Q&A is most time not I say, is how I teach people. Is not conscious learning, is you bring your case and I will teach you free. That's it. Basically I would try my best to continue like regularly, so people can really understand, and all the suffering is unnecessary.
Yes.
Like mental health issue is a lie of the mind. Emotion suffering is a lie of the mind. Human beings procrastination is a lie of the mind.
Okay.
So, I would do my best to keep.
No, that's great. I can't wait. Look, thank you very much for coming on board. And look, have a great evening.
You too. And it's my pleasure to be here. And thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks for listening. If you've enjoyed this podcast and you would like to hear more, please hit subscribe wherever you like to hear podcasts. If you would like to support us further, share this episode with your friends and family. And finally, drop us a review on iTunes, as I'd love to hear your thoughts, comments, and ideas. It all helps me to understand and produce awesome content you want to hear just like this. If you want to check out our past episodes, write to us, appear on the podcast, or for links, resources, and show notes, go to our website, www.strongsingleandhuman.com. We are also on all the usual social media platforms, Insta, Facey, and Twitter. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Be kind to yourself, and remember, no one is perfect. We're all just putting one foot in front of the other and doing our best. I'm Claire Martin, and you've been listening to the Strong, Single and Human podcast.